Hello everybody, Zeph here with Zeph's Trading. Hope everyone's doing well today. February 7th, 2024, 2 o'clock. Done trading for today. Got one trade on the day, one win. Pretty decent runner. Went for 2 points now. Few updates for today. Got a few new indicators and definitely going to be going for at least 2 points. I just need to be more selective with my actual entries and price. The reason being is, if you're doing 1 point, you don't get a runner often enough, I don't feel like, and I think being more selective with the trades and going for at least 1 times your risk is going to be a proper move with a high win rate. This is what the strategy has, is a high win rate. Anyways, we broke out of this hoagie pattern. I'm guessing we're also finally breaking out the 5,000 mark, that big round number. I'm looking for a test up at least to 50-50, and then if it goes higher to 5,100. So that's where we're at there for this little pullback, and then yeah, so finally breaking out 5,000, looking at least 50, 87, 5,100, somewhere around there. These are Fibonacci extensions. I find them to work pretty well with where price likes to go. And if we reverse back down, just looking for at least 4,900 or back to the 21 EMA, or this huge support here at, what is this? Support somewhere around, yeah, we'll just say 4,800, 4,830, somewhere around there. Well, with that being said, just this thing just keeps going higher, so just go with it. Don't try to call the top, you'll get burned. Yeah, ask me how I know. Okay, so let's jump over to the 2000 tick chart now. At the 2000 tick chart, this is what it looks like for today. Got a few things, as you can see. We had a few news events here. One was the FOMC, it was medium impact, so stay flat, wait 5-10 minutes after it's done. Let's jump over the indicators. Got a few different things here. So what I added was a current day open, current high, and a current low. I also added a engulfing pattern to highlight when an outside bar happens, bullish and bearish. So bullish is blue, bearish is pink. I also got the floating tick indicators right next to the bar. It's easier to see instead of looking at the corner. So that's what I got going on for that. Testing it out, see if I like it. So let's just jump right in this. Pre-market went up. Nice trend up, nothing too crazy. Unfortunately, just nowhere to get in here. Market open, sells off a little bit. First trade is a high 3. This is an Al Brooks specific wedge pattern. You get 1, 2, 3. As you can see, outside bar closing on its low. Great signal bar. You're expecting at least a test back down to its first mark of support, which is somewhere around here, which it does get. So I like that trade. It's an advanced trade. Don't worry about it if you don't know about it. It's like one of the top 10 patterns that Albrook has on his website. Just wanted to mention it. And you don't get it very often, but when you do, the probability is about 80-90%. Then you get back to our strategy. You get a first entry, second entry short, great outside bar, double top. Like that trade, plenty of room to the bottom, especially with that double top. Look at this matching bar high here. Great double top. And then you get a nice trend down, breaks. Then you get our third trade of the day. You get a higher low, failed second entry short, and you can see also, when we're looking at it, we have our low, candle broke, double bottom, price breaks above, your entry on a 2B pattern, if you're not familiar with it. I have a video on the 2B pattern. So when you have multiple things that are correlating together on telling you where price might go. An example here, this is a 2B pattern. It's telling you to go long. You also have a higher low and a failed second entry short. It starts adding things to the probability. Great signal bar, like this trade, failed second entry short. Plenty of room to the highs here. And you don't know that it's going to lead to this huge runner, but sure enough it does. So if you trailed this properly, congratulations. That was an amazing trade. Then you get a first entry long, second entry long, a higher low, but as you can see where this is coming into play here for this current day high indicator, you just don't have enough room to the top, so you can't take that trade. I don't know. I thought I mentioned this. I'm not even going to mark it. I just thought I'd mention it. Then you get a nice move up, then it turns into this trading range basically. And then with this trading range, as you can see here, so I took my trade in this trading range, but as you can see, there's only 1, 2, and then basically 3 trades for the rest of the day. No, it's just not many until the 2 o'clock mark. So with this trading range, you get a first entry, second entry long, and it failed. Great signal bar. It is a little congested if you want to drop a limit order through it to protect your risk, to try to get your risk somewhere up here or somewhere up here. You know, I wouldn't blame you, especially in trading ranges. I like doing the limit orders. Then you get this outside bar closing on its low, and that kind of confirms this whole setup to at least get a move back down to here. So you could probably even go more than 2 points once this outside bar closes and put your stop above the outside bar. That outside bearish engulfing bar, that is. Then you get a little chop, a lot of wicks here, nothing really to go short or long in, just kind of rallies up to the range, comes back. Then you get a visual 2-leg pullback. You also get a first entry long, pulls back, second entry long. There's room to the highs here, and there's room to the highs here. And it basically just does a 1, 2, 3 double top and then sells off. But that second entry long is pretty darn good. Then you get a very aggressive trade that I took today. Let me mark this. And basically I saw this move down. I saw first entry, second entry long failure. So I got 1, 2, 3 pushes higher. Comes down right to this support here. I learned my lesson from yesterday. This is a trading range. Trade it like a trading range. You just buy low, sell high. That's exactly what I did. Saw this outside bar double bottom happen, came up, dropped the limit order right here. My stop basically right at the double bottom. If this ain't going lower, then just get stopped out. But probability back at least up to the 50% or the EMA is probabilistic in a trading range. And you buy low and you sell high, and that's how you have to do it. And that's exactly what I did. So yeah, so then I just enter, go for 2 points, get my 2 points. I trail my runner, and then I think this is where I messed up. It's really hard to get a good runner, and I think I should have just left it +1 tick at my entry, and I would have gotten, and I should have just put my runner like basically up to the range because it's a trading range. But nonetheless, I still got 3 points on my runner. So yeah, you know, that's just how it is. I got in total 2, 4, so I got 5 points on the day. That's 3 contracts on the scalp of basically risking 1 R. So I'm really happy with this trade. I'm just going to go for 2 points for sure from now on. And yeah, just because the risk is you have to have at least 1 R with a high percentage win rate. And I think this is the best. I just need to be more selective with my trades. And I like the limit orders. Gives you a more probabilistic way of getting 2 points, and it covers your risk a little better. So that's the only trade I took on the day. And then for the rest of the day, I didn't really see much else. There was this rundown. I was hoping for a second entry long here at the EMA, but never got it. And then let's see if anything else happened as I was recording this. First entry short, second entry short failure, too high at the range. Make a nice high. As you can see, this current day high is pretty useful to see if, you know, are we going to make a new high, where we're at with it. First entry long, second entry long. Yeah, nothing. Now it's just, as you can see, chopping sideways. So that's it for today. Basically just visual too, like pullback. Let's measure these legs real quick and see if this is also right there. Yeah, pretty much. We got really close to this visual too, like move up as well, as you can see. But nonetheless, it's just been a basically slight upward drift trading range since 10:30. And I think that's just because of the news events for today. Alrighty, hope you guys enjoyed this chart review. If you guys would like to see anything on this channel, let me know. And I appreciate you for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow.